Hey everybody, what's going on? It is about 12:30 a.m. and I am reborning bottles tonight. I've already did a couple. I had made a video and it was like really long. So I'm just gonna show you a little bit more. Alright. I had a drop-in one that I'd use like the dry milk, the powdered milk that you use just to make regular milk and pour over your cereal. And it kept on getting sour and it just didn't work. And I tried it for about 3 months and kept on trying it and trying it. So I'm giving up on it, and I'm using lotion and water tonight with a little bit of yellow food coloring. And that's it. So I have the Purex Sensitive fabric softener, and I tried that and I just did not like the consistency. The consistency was the color of, anybody's done the Reborn bottles, the color of the silicone. Just kind of clear, kind of transparent. And even when I tried to put in the yellow food coloring, it was still kind of more like a transparent, white, kind of creamy. It wasn't like this, where this is just looks very milky and everything like that. So yeah, I'm going to turn off the light when we're done so you can see everything on my progress. I got these nipples and I really wanted to use them, but now that I'm doing this, they're kind of spilling out a little bit. For some reason on the side there's just like a little indentation right there, you see that? And it's coming out on the sides. Because, silly me, I forgot to save one of those little plates that you get that it comes in to shake it up to do all that stuff. So that is what I'm doing. Okay, so I am, sorry, itchy tonight, using a cup of water, and I just did this one. And I haven't done the silicone tips yet with these. And at first when I got Benjamin, which was 5 months ago, I did quite a few bottles, and some turned out okay, and some turned out really not okay. And I just still have, I think, one bottle left that was somewhat alright, that I kept. And plus, I liked the bottle. It was kind of like a Pooh Bear bottle. And it's the only tall bottle that I kept. I really don't like to use the tall bottles, especially for like a little bitty baby. Like, I can see if it's for like, 6-month, 8-month toddler. But yeah, I just really liked the design. So I did that tonight. I unscrewed off the cap, and so what I'm gonna have to do, because the bottles at the dollar store are awesome. It's just the nipples that really are crappy. They don't like to bend easily. This one is from Walmart, and this bends a little bit easier. It's a little hard to get down there, but once you do, it's kind of like just like that, so you can role play a little bit easier. But these are really nice and soft. I'm just hoping that in that little divot that I showed you, hoping that I can squirt just a little bit of silicone in on the side, and so it can stay and it won't pour out. And obviously I'll put the silicone in on the top of the bottle underneath and pull on the nipple and make sure that that is really tight also. Okay, so as far as silicone, the first time I went to Home Depot had it. And I got clear 100% silicone adhesive liquid nails. And even though this was a really good one to use and it worked really well, there was an applicator that you screw on. But unless you did all your bottles all at once, the applicator was no good after you use it first, because once the thing fills up, and it's stuck with the silicone in it, there's number one, there's no way of getting it out. And number two, when it sits in there, and you try to use it the next time, it's silicone, it's stuck, it's frozen. So even though this is a really good one to use, unless you have a lot of different applicators for it, I would do the one that I'm going to use tonight, unless by somehow it doesn't work, which it should. So this is the one that I'm using tonight. It is from GE. Costs like $4, I think. Clear silicone. And it just has a whole bunch of warnings and stuff about it, and talks about causing irritation and everything. But I didn't get the other ones on my hands, and I think if you're careful, you don't have to get this on your hands either. So what I like about this is that it's connected. This one is connected. You just clip off the tip and insert it into the nipple or wherever, and that way when you're done you just put the cap back on, and the stuff is still in there moving and being in its form, and that way it's not separated from it and it's not gonna harden up. That way I can use this tonight and the next night and the next night if I want to. The other one I just had to throw the applicator away and figure out how to do that. So yeah, I'm hoping this one is gonna work better. Okay. So I made this one so far, and I made the one, my drop-in. So this is the third one I'm making tonight. Let me do that, and I'll just bring you guys on down. Sorry. And I'm using chopsticks tonight as my applicator. And I want you to just watch this process right now. If you're the first time reborning bottles, just watch very carefully. I'm just going to tip this upside down, and it can't go out until you push a little bit from it to drop. And you want, I'm going to put it even on this side right here. You want just a little bit. That much right there. You don't want any more, because a little goes a long way. Do you see that little bit right there? So I'm going to put this in. That little bit just made the whole thing change like to yellow. But say if you do that and it's too yellow, you don't add more water, because water would, well, I guess if you want to spread it between two bottles, you can do that. But I just shake it up a little bit. And if it's too yellow, add more lotion. And I think that I might add a little bit more lotion. I already put 5 pumps in here, but I'll do another pump. Maybe 2. You know what? Yeah. Okay. I should have just kept it white because I wanted to keep one whole bottle white, but that is a-okay. Make sure that you have crazy glue as well to glue the bottoms, the cap to the bottle itself. That's much more better. The consistency looks so much better. See that? It gets creamier and it thins it out a little bit. And I'm going to put this away because my last bottle I'm going to keep just all white. Ugh. So this is my second attempt, like I said, and not at doing Reborn bottles. Sorry, I'm OCD. I'm just gonna do 3 ounces with this one. And then when you shake it up, don't worry, don't panic that it gets fuzzy, because it's going to get fuzzy, like kind of like bubbly. Don't worry, just leave it alone for a while and it'll settle, kind of like real milk. How you shake up a soda and at first it goes psh everywhere. But then after a while, you just do it really slowly, unscrew the cap slowly. Sometimes, you know, you drop the bottle of soda, you do it on slowly, and then it just kind of fizzles out. So it's kind of like the same thing. So I'm going to just leave this a little bit, teeny bit below 3 ounces. And yeah. Okay. And of course, if you're doing this for toddlers, you'd probably do a sippy cup. Or if you want to do the tall bottle. And if you want to do just like a juice, you just put probably water, maybe a teeny bit of lotion in there to keep up the creamy consistency, just a little bit, and then mostly just water and the food coloring to do like an apple juice kind of thing, or red food coloring for like a you know, high C kind of thing or whatever. So let me pour this in here. Not enough. Pour this in here. I know this is going to be enough. So I have one that's about 4 ounces. I have one that's about almost 3 ounces. I have a full 8 ounce. And I think I'm going to make this like a full 5 ounce. Really, that's actually kind of cool that you could see that. It's like actually kind of like really, really cool. Make your own like lava lamp kind of thing. Just put some red food coloring in there and squirt some lotion in the bottom. I really like that. It kind of looks like funnel cake, like a white funnel cake. Okay. So all the other ones are kind of creamy like breast milk, and I'm just going to leave this one white. Regular white. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. So I'm back, and I rinsed the bottle out once again, and I poured it in here. So when I finally pour it in, again, it's not going to be all bubbly and everything. It's going to be nice and creamy. I don't want it above that line. Okay. So there's that bottle right there. Still nice and white. I like that. So, okay. See this bottle. And sometimes you might see particles kind of floating in there from time to time. But the important thing is that it's the consistency that you have it when you put it in, because once you have that, it's always going to stay the same consistency. Okay. Now, this is just pretty simple. Pretty simple stuff. Now, this one I'm doing a little bit different. I should have put the silicone first. See, I'm learning as I go. Then the nipple, bring it all the way through. Put the silicone in the nipple. And the good thing about this one is when I am all done, I can put it back and use it next time. Up a little bit more. I think I was too low for you. I'm sorry. My bad. And I'm just gonna come in this little hole right here. And fill it full of silicone. That way. Okay, so it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, but I have fulfilled what I was going to do tonight, and I have 4 brand new Reborn bottles, and this one was kind of an old bottle, but I've reborned the Reborn bottle. And so, yes, it's going to take 24 hours for everything to set, so I'd put them somewhere off to the side, away, and don't shake them up or anything, just keep them where they are, off to the side, and they should set up really nicely. Everything you do, you can't control every single thing, so there might be a little bit of glue out of place here or out of place there, but for the most part, I think that I did a good job. Not excellent, but good. And I really like the latex ones. I think that they're gonna look really, really nice. I learned the whole way. I learned that I liked lotion and liked water, a little bit of yellow food coloring, and I finally got the last one right. What I did was I put the silicone around the cap, pull the nipple through, put the silicone in the nipple, and siliconed the cap on the outside, so when you screw it on real tight, within 24 hours it's going to stick and ain't nothing gonna take that apart. So yeah, I'm happy with the result. I want to make sure I wash my hands again and again before I pick my little baby Benjamin up and we go night-night. Alright, love you guys. Bye. Okay, everybody, this is the lineup of the bottles I did tonight. I already did this one so I can touch the nipple, but I reborned all of these tonight. Mostly these 3, and then this one I did again. Alright, y'all, so that's it. That's the lineup, and again, au revoir. Farewell, Auf Wiedersehen. Good night. Hi there, this is Karen, and you are going to see me put together my Reborn Pacy's. Unfortunately, I already did the magnet part. I did it about 3 different times for each Pacy. For some reason, I just kept on inverting it, and it's not like something where it has, like, you know, one color on one side and another color on the other side, or a number on one side, so you can tell. I just kept on being kind of stupid. But now I'm going to show you how, after you finally get the magnet on, how to cover it so that it looks somewhat presentable. I just cut it in a big circle, and I'm cutting it in half. Okay. And then I'm just going to trim off the sides a little bit, glue the magnet. Sorry, sometimes you got it with a glue gun, you got to kind of prime it, you got to pump it a little bit. And I'm just going to lay this right there on top. I'm going to put it in the middle. And then what I'm going to do is attempt to get all the string off me. No. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to press that down real hard. And then I'm going to lift up each little side. And that's why I have some toothpicks right here. And I'm going to glue each little side. And then it's not going to lay flat. What I like it that it does is it kind of comes down. Then you lift up the next side and just keep on going. This is just a very easy process. But moms assist if your little girl is doing this, because this hot glue is just, especially if you have a hot temp glue gun, it is just very, you get your fingers, it can give you real burns. Like, so there's that, and there's just one little bitty part left right there. I can hold that down and do that. And that's why you use the toothpicks as well. And I'm sure that this is not the best looking Pacy. That you could, you know, if you want, you can do a different kind of material, or you can do a smaller, flatter magnet. But I mean, this is just pretty much level play anyway, so kind of hard to cut. Okay, so that is the first one. I know it's not all that beautiful, but it's done. It's ready to go.